not really gonna tell you what to do because I have a strong feeling you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now. You're just not doing it. What's that? Yeah, you just not doing it. We about to get that all the way together right now. What is it? Declare it. Put it out there. Stand on that. If you don't like this page, write a new one. You don't like this chapter, write a new one. All right, it's time to stop wasting and start deciding. Decide if you want to live and go after those things, or if you want to end up in a graveyard full of riches with dead hopes, dreams, and passions. The choice is really yours. A few videos ago, I told you about a night I went out with a friend and almost didn't make it home to my children. My dreams, my hopes, everything that I wanted to do. Just that fast, it would have been gone. It reminded me that I didn't do what I wanted to. It's just so many things that we start and stop. We start second guessing ourselves. We start over analyzing everything instead of just going for it. Instead of focusing on the what happens if I succeed, we focus on the well, this can go wrong and that can go wrong. It doesn't matter. This can happen in anything. Why do we walk around like we have forever in this body, in this life, and we really don't? No, I don't want to scare you, but I really want to wake you up. This is not about fear. This is about awareness. This is about realizing that every single day, every single minute, we're either wasting it or we're taking that inspired action and we're doing the things that fulfill us to live the life that we know we deserve, the life that we want, the life that you see in your head. You need to ask yourself, am I really living or am I just existing? Am I just going with the flow or am I riding my own flow, riding my own wave, doing what makes me happy? I'm gonna talk about what to do to stop wasting the time. I don't want you to feel bad. And I used to be my own worst enemy, okay? I would beat myself up about everything, and I'm so happy I'm not that anymore. Once I really realized, girl, you're in charge of your life. It didn't come with a rule book. It didn't come with a playbook, which means if you don't like this page, write a new one. You don't like this chapter, write a new one. Stuff is gonna happen. What are you gonna do about it? There's so many different ways that we can respond to something. Why choose the bad response? Why choose the response that's gonna really haunt you for the rest of your life? So I'm about to get all in your business and really explain to you what wasting looks like, because it's not always obvious and it's not always passing up big things. It can be the small things too, the things that we don't think about until later. It's when you say I'll start on Monday for the 11th time, or when you're overthinking every decision, questioning yourself, and then you're scrolling on your social media comparing your behind the scenes to somebody else's highlight reel when they only want to show the good stuff. Because it's not always so jolly. You're human. I'm human. We're going to go through things. We're going to have emotions. We're going to make mistakes. And that is perfectly okay. But don't waste your time overthinking and feeling bad and beating yourself up when you can make a decision to do better, when you can do one thing better every day. 1% better every day. Think about how far you'll get in a month, in a year, in a week. Just working on yourself, working on your mindset, transforming yourself from the inside out. And I like to say this because so many things are so superficial when the real work starts inside. The real work is ugly sometimes, but it's necessary, or else you're never going to get to that step that you want to get to. And who wants to just stay stuck for the rest of their lives? Okay, so I was on the phone with my little brother earlier, and I was telling him what scares me is staying in the same position for the rest of my life, not building that business that I know I was called to. That's just crazy to me. And I'm telling him this and I'm just like, sometimes when I see people, I just think about their lives. What's your story? How did you end up like that? I'm going to speak about losing a parent because I lost a parent about 2 years ago, and he has so many great ideas, that he just never got to accomplish. And the fact that it was abrupt, you know, you have to take care of your mind, you have to take care of your body. And I'm gonna stress your mind, because if you're not in the right mind state, it's hard to do anything else after that. It's hard to eat right. It's hard to exercise your body. I just feel like that's not okay. We all have an equal opportunity here. 24 hours in a day, a mind that is so powerful, and so many of us don't know how to use it. And that's what I'm here for, because we're gonna shake it up together. I believe in abundance. I just got all off course here. Hold on, let me reroute. But before I do, life happens to everyone, and it's really what we do with it. It's really what we think about it. Everything comes with a price. The things that you want comes with a price, but in staying exactly where you are comes with a heftier price, and it comes with way more regrets to be somewhere and be someone that you know you don't want to be. But then you also don't have the guts to change it. You want to stay limited, and that is not what you're here for. You're alive, you're breathing, you're watching this video, listening to the sound of my voice, and you're just gonna exit and stay the same? Or are you really gonna think about it? Because it is up to you. You don't need permission to change your life. And I feel like that is one of the greatest things ever. You don't need permission for that. Nobody has to be like, okay, hey, you can go now. Yeah, be that person you want to be. No, you can literally sit there and be like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. And I've had a lot of those moments. Whether it was a friendship, a relationship, a situation, I'll just be like, you know what? No. You don't have to agree with something that you don't agree with. Deciding is so powerful. It's just taking that step. Ready or not. Remember hide and seek? Ready or not, here I come. It's a little bit upsetting, you know, when you get caught and you wasn't ready, you wasn't hit all the way, but it was still fun to play the game. Now let's apply that to life. You might not be ready to do that thing, you do it anyway. You might make a mistake, but you did it. Clap for yourself for that, for overcoming a challenge, a personal limitation. You did it. Yeah, it didn't go the way you wanted, but you can learn from that. You can do it again better, and actually knowing, because you already experienced it. I don't have everything figured out, and I'm a planner. I got planners for days. I get it done planner. I got my centered and gratitude journal. It doesn't always go according to plan, but I know that I'm not staying where I am. That's the worst thing ever. Okay, I'm all about elevation. I want to get better and better and better. I just want to be the best me possible. I want to be the best mommy possible to my children. I have 11 siblings and I'm the oldest. I just want to be the best role model for them. They know the challenges I've went through. They know that I was homeless. They know that I was homeless with my child. That doesn't matter to me. What matters is being the best me possible and showing them that through anything and everything, you can do it. That's what matters to me, showing the world and fulfilling my passion. You don't have to be typical. You don't have to be average. What you have to do is be yourself and be that person that you were placed here to be, who you were called to be, and excel at it. And can't nobody tell you any different, because they don't know your mission. They're not walking in your shoes. So right now, I would like you to just pause. Take a minute. Grab your centered and gratitude journal, grab your pen and write it out, or open your notes app or whatever you have right now. Write down one area in your life where you've been avoiding making a decision. Is it starting that business? Is it recording that video? Is it having that hard conversation, sending that email, applying to that job, going back to school? What is it? And what is that thing that you just have been putting off, that you have so many limited beliefs about? So many why nots. So many but what happens if? Is it leaving that toxic relationship? And whew. When I was in an abusive relationship, I still have that journal actually. And sometimes reading those entries, it hits, because I wrote that I wanted to leave. And it was scary. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna save that for another video, because that's a whole nother lesson in itself. Whatever it is that you have been putting off, write it down right now. So pause and come back. All right, now that we're back, write down the first step that you can take. First one, I don't care if it's huge, I don't care if it's small, I don't care if you feel like it's not big enough. Write it anyway. Is it looking into that company? Is it looking up that health plan that you wanted to follow? Is it calling up that hotline? What is it? Even if it's just a simple Google search, I want you to figure that out for yourself. And no, don't do it next week. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it on Monday. Do it today. Do it right now. Do it as soon as you finish this video. Take that inspired action, because the act of deciding is a huge signal. You're already putting yourself in that frequency. You're going to feel so empowered. Simple, big, whatever. It is your next step. And then clap for yourself, because you just did something that was so challenging. It might have been scary, but you're doing it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna continue to do it. And that's what matters. Don't let the but what ifs, maybe, who did it and ran. Don't let that come over. It's gonna come. And have you realized that it's almost always the second thought, not the first one? The first one is, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then it's, but what if? And after a couple of those, you don't have that inspired action anymore. Now you're feeling back in doubt, and that's where we don't want to be at. Once you make that decision, you are signaling to the God in you and the universe that you are ready. You're ready to take those steps. You're ready to change that situation. You're ready to start working on your life and living the life that you were here for. That's important, and that is a huge milestone. Get real with yourself, because once you're aware of the problem, you can change it. And I'm not really going to tell you what to do, because I have a strong feeling you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now. You're just not doing it. What's that? Yeah, you're just not doing it. We about to get that all the way together right now, because I'm even going to hold you. That was me for a long time. Like, we know what we need to do. It's the matter of doing it. And that's why I said a few minutes ago, it's all from the inside out. You can change your hair, you can change your clothes, you could work on your body yaddy. Nothing is going to stick until you change what's going on in here. Now I really want to talk to you about confidence and embodying that goddess energy. When you're really walking in your confidence, you're not letting life happen to you, you're happening to life. You're not waiting for the right time. You are making the time. You're not looking at the external circumstances, because you know it's yours already. It might not happen immediately, but you're confident and you're reassured in the fact that it's going to happen because you said so. And whew, I wake up, I'll be like, you know what? It's going to be a good day today because I said so. Straight like that, because I said so. Do that. You know, move your body with it too. It's something about the oomph that really gets you going. I don't know if it's just me, but like, once I put a little bit of sass in it, yeah, because I said so. And who's telling me it's not? Oh my gosh, traffic 15 minutes, whatever. I'm going to get there on time. Whatever time I arrive is the time that I'm supposed to be there, because I said so. I'm going to have a great week. I got that money coming to me unexpectedly from multiple sources at all times because I said so. Like, what is it? Declare it. Put it out there. Stand on that. That's the confident goddess, God in me, aura energy that you are starting right now, that you're going to practice on, that you're going to keep going for, because it's in you and not on you. Trust in you. Trust in God. I say it all the time, God in me. God is in all of us. Trace it back to the Bible. Don't come for me. Okay? Go find out where the kingdom of God is. It's right here. Trust in God. Have you ever really wanted to do something? You was taking that inspired action. You didn't know how it was going to happen. You really wanted that thing. You're like, damn, I don't have enough money for it, but you found it. If you ever bought something that you said you didn't have enough money for and you got it anyway, let me know in the comments. So you don't always have to worry about what to do, how to do it. Just know that it's yours, it's coming, and you own that. What are you going to choose? Are you wasting or are you deciding? And like I said, you don't need anybody's permission to decide that for yourself. And in my opinion, that's the best part. Because when you make that decision, you're automatically vibrating on a higher frequency. It takes repetition, okay? It's not a one-time thing. This is something that you have to work at every single day. But you're already doing what you're doing every single day. So what's the difference? Now you're waking up, you're just like blessing the day, walking in that confidence, making those aligned, inspired actions and decisions, no longer doubting yourself, going for it. You're choosing growth over comfort, and you already have everything that you need inside of you. I'm just here to help you activate it, honey. That's it. Give you those exercises to help you shake it up, because it's in there. You just need to be aware of it. I almost didn't make it home that night. I've been in a lot of situations where I almost did not make it out of, and those things changed how I look at everything. In a way, I'm grateful for it. I'm actually very grateful for it, because if I continued the way I was going, I'm telling you, I would not be this empowered version of myself. And I decided, no, I'm not her anymore. I just always saw it and it was so distant, but now I really feel it, and now I'm embodying it, and I'm not agreeing with anything that isn't the life that I know is for me, and you shouldn't either. Hopefully I was able to help you shift your perspective and really help you move towards making that decision that you need to make for yourself. And if I was, let me know, because I really enjoy these chats. It's just us, and I love that. It's your life. Oh, what are you waiting for? Don't let the time run out. Don't end up in the graveyard of riches. And if you need some help, as always, my Mind Glow Up guide is in the description. You got a new chapter to write, and I am clapping for you, and I need you to clap for yourself and go for it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But let me know how you feel. Let me know if you really making that decision. And if you made that decision, come back so we can all clap for you. But until next time, I'll be like, babe, I'll see you in my next video.